Hello, what's going on, everybody? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and it is another beautiful day here in Florida. Actually, let me get some more light for y'all. Here in North Florida, and crypto is looking pretty good. We got some good news topics to go over with you today. For anybody that's new to the channel or watching this in the future, again, my name is Vega. My channel is SerpentX Tech. And we do crypto mining, tech reviews, teardowns, but this is a show that I do on a weekly basis every Saturday around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just going over some crypto topics and some news articles that, I don't know, that I see kind of, being good to go over, or that's just trending. It just really depends. If you join the Discord, or for those of you that are in the Discord, you can drop some news articles that you want me to talk about, and I will consider it. Now, I won't go through it, but I will consider it. We had a gentleman in here. Hey, it's Skyboss. That's exactly who I was going to say. So, representing Safe Moon, made me do some research on it. I've been doing some research on it. Not going to give it his full dedicated video, but definitely been doing some research on it. He's very persistent. Good job. You're very persistent, I'll tell you that much. So anyways, got some caffeine with me today. Let's get into some news topics. Bitcoin sitting around the 43K area. We really need to break up if we want to continue, because right now you can see it. If you guys see it, you know what this means right here. We got a topic to go around, a few of them actually to go around, but this right here usually is a bearish indicator. It's what people call a death cross. And so, yeah, we'll have to see how things go. But first, we got to go through a couple of things. Yes, I will get to the FLUX Giveaway, Mr. Doge Lord. Thank you for everybody coming over from Crypto Mikkel. Dizzy Mining, it's always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Red Llama, I know you said first earlier. I hope all of you guys doing good. Arto52, Christian R. Aragorn Strider? Is that how I say your name? Magic Lucky, what's up, bud? Alright, so some news to go over. So we gotta talk about, of course we gotta talk about him. Let's get him out of the way now. By the way, Nas, I'm still waiting for my sponsorship. I'm double fisting today, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Got my Nas, got my caffeine, or my Doge Lord coffee, which always helps me out. To go along with this Dogecoin news. Alright, so Elon Musk boots Dogecoin again, as Tesla starts accepting cryptocurrency for payments. And of course, you gotta put a big rocket by his face, don't you? Don't you? Freaking news outlets. Anyways, Tesla, the electric car maker, headed by billionaire Elon Musk, has started to allow people to buy brand merchandise using Dogecoin. Not Tesla's itself, right? You can't just go up to a Tesla dealership or go online to Tesla and buy a Tesla with Dogecoin. But you can buy its merchandise. Mr. Musk announced the development on Twitter Friday, a month after hinting of the plans. The news sent the value of Dogecoin soaring, though it fell back later. Comments by Musk have frequently moved the price of digital currencies, including Dogecoin and Bitcoin. The move, which sent Dogecoin price more than 14% higher at one point, comes a month after Mr. Musk said Tesla would test out the digital token as a payment option. So of course he sent out a tweet up there, and because of the number of followers he has, everybody was like, yeah, and then everybody got Doge, and then it fell. So anyways, gotta talk about Elon because he seems to be everywhere. Can't get away from him. Anyways, moving on. Bitcoin could rise to 75K this year, top to set a new all-time high, says bank CEO, and that's SIBA Bank CEO Gildo Good Balhier. Oh my goodness, I'm butchering these names. I'm so sorry. Said his firm models see Bitcoin rising between 50 and 75K in 2022. 75K is not a stretch. I will say that. It is definitely not a stretch. Our internal valuation models, and this is a specific individual. Who is it? It's somebody from the Swiss bank. Crypto Finance Conference, Swiss more, It's the same person. Gudud Buher says, our internal valuation models indicate a price right now between 50 and 75K. And they're quite confident that they're going to see that level. The question is timing, or he says it's always timing. And obviously, yeah, you could call for, a certain number for your favorite cryptocurrencies, but when is it going to hit that level? You can do all the TA in the world, but tends to, obviously mess you up and things. So anyways, moving on, we got another person here, Noelle Auction. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to stop saying people's names. Heads of market insight on Genesis says, when the market gets jittery, Bitcoin tumbles. We've seen various indications that the market sentiment is somewhat spooked by the spike of the 10-year. That's not good for any asset that has high volatility and cash flows. Unlike many assets that are tainted by the brush, Bitcoin is liquid and therefore can take more selling pressure without a heavy hit. Back to our CEO for, SEBA Bank. Yep. He says that he thinks institutional investors will help boost the price of Bitcoin in 2022. Institutional money will probably drive the price up. We are working on a fully regulated bank. We have asset pools that are looking for the right times to invest. We got another investor here, or venture capitalist from California. Bill Tai told CNBC Wednesday that from Switzerland, that there's yet another bubble in the crypto market. I don't know when it's going to go back up, but it's going to go back up. So, besides a lot of fear and greed at the beginning of this year, we got some people calling for higher Bitcoin prices. There's always bearish news sprinkled in there in a little bit. But another one here, after Bitcoin's weak start to the year, analysts now predict higher prices. It seems that Bitcoin has stabilized this week, and some analysts are predicting that prices could be set to rise. Bitcoin has added 1% since Sunday, after dropping almost 12% in the first week of 2022 compared to the first week of 2021, when Bitcoin gained 15% and traded above 50K. This week move looks small, but experts say the market might be turning higher now. Prices are likely to rebound from the current level from around 42K, though will remain within the 40 to 60K band, says the CEO of Pans. Oh my goodness, just some CEO guy named Gavin Smith. This would set Bitcoin up for a move to new highs later this year. He said, "We predict the catalyst for the move to be stubbornly high inflation numbers coupled with the continuation of negative real interest rate. A real interest rate is the adjustment for inflation. So when the figure is negative, it means that the consumer prices are rising faster than benchmark bond yields. The dynamic, a function of ultra-loose monetary policy put in place by the central banks around the world, encourages risk-taking since investors are effectively losing value by holding bonds and other fixed income instruments." The U.S. Labor Department said Wednesday that the Consumer Price Index, the nation's most widely tracked inflation gauge, rose 7% in December from 12 months earlier, up 6.8% in November. This is the fastest annual increase since 1982. But the U.S. dollar index is down 0.97% in the last 5 days, and moves a move that is generally considered bullish for Bitcoin and other dollar-dominated asset prices. Whether Bitcoin is seen as a risk-on asset or as a clear inflation hedge is dependent upon the the geographical location, I guess you could say. According to Jason Dane, an analyst from Quantum Economics, Bitcoin is very much seen as a risk-on asset and being traded based on macroeconomic developments such as inflation and central bank stimulus programs, according to Dane. And developing economies like Turkey, Brazil, Argentina, however, there is a clear inflation hedge play. So it just depends on your location. But long story short, just to summarize what we just read there, a couple people are predicting that Bitcoin's going to go up and Bitcoin's going to be a benefit considering the fact that the U.S. dollar is going down. And, inflation and all that good stuff. Woo! Anyways, will this time be different? Bitcoin eyes drop to 35K as it paints the death cross. The death cross is what I pointed to over here. So, Bitcoin formed a trading pattern on January 8th that is widely watched by traditional chartists. for its ability to anticipate further losses. In detail, cryptocurrency 50-day exponential moving average, or 50 AMA, fell below the 200-day exponential moving averages, forming a so-called death cross. The pattern appeared in Bitcoin's underwent a rough ride in the previous 2 months, falling over 40% from its record high of 69K. Previous death crosses were significant in Bitcoin over the past 2 years. For instance, a 50 and 200-day EMA bearish crossover in March 2020 appeared after Bitcoin price had fallen from nearly 9K to 4K. Wow, can you imagine if we could go back to that right now? What would you guys do? If there was a $4,000 Bitcoin, what would you do right now? Let me know that in the live chat or in the comments below. Don't worry, I'll get to your comments here in a minute. I just want to get through the news because I know there's a lot of new people. And I did purposely use some words because I wanted to talk about Elon Musk, Dogecoin, which we covered right off rip. We know Elon always posts stuff. Talk about Bitcoin. We're about to get into NFT, games, and airdrops. Those are the big topics that I know are trending, and I want to cover those for anybody watching. For my normal viewers that came, hang out a little bit longer, just bear with me. If you have any questions, at me, super chat me, whatever you got. I'll be back in a minute. All right. So anyways, additionally, its occurrence did little in preventing Bitcoin from rising around the 29K by the end of 2020, as shown in the chart below. Similarly, a death cross appeared in Bitcoin daily chart in July 2021 that, like in March 2020, was more lagging and less predictive. Its occurrence did not lead to a massive sell-off. Instead, Bitcoin's price merely consolidated sideways before rallying to 69K by November 2021. You can see the various pictures here of the death crosses that were posted or whatever, right? So we got a death cross, boom. It dropped because it was lagging, right? And then it went back up. And then we have this one over here where we have another death cross. However, like they said, it just consolidated and moved sideways. So even though there's a death cross that's being painted, don't take it as Bible. Don't take it as, this is, this is the law, right? Like Bitcoin can still do what it wants. So even though there's a death cross, Bitcoin on the daily, Bitcoin can still go up. Bitcoin would do what she wants to do. I don't know if it's a she or a he. I'm not trying to give it any type of specific gender. I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just saying it will do whatever it wants to do. Yeah, so some people are bearish because of what the charts are saying. Some people are bullish. But me personally, I think 75K is not out of the cards. Sometime this year, Bitcoin hitting 75K is not out of the cards. Anyways, moving on. So 5 NFT-based blockchain games that could soar in 2022. I just want to read a few things to you and then give you the names of these NFT blockchain type games. And then you need to go out and do your own research and due diligence to find out if this is a project you want to get into. So NFTs look ready to rule in 2022. Let me get my drink on. Hang on one second. And the recent pivot towards NFT utility and P2E, which is play to earn, gaming could make blockchain gaming this year's sector's darling. After popularity of decentralized finance, DeFi, came the rise of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And to the surprise of many, NFTs took the spotlight and now remain front and center with the highest volume in sales occurring in the start of January 2022. And you can see here the growing number of unique NFT buyers on Ethereum. And obviously that's what's keeping the gas price of Ethereum quite up there. All right, so blockchain play to earn P2E game Axie Infinity skyrocketed to kick off a gaming craze that is expected to continue all throughout 2022. Crypto pundits and gaming advocates have high expectations for P2E blockchain-based games, and they're bound to be a few sleeping giants that will dominate the sector. Let's look at 5 blockchain games that can make waves in 2022. We got DeFi Kingdoms, this guy right here. We got Guild of Guardians. We got Galaxy Fight Club. We got Gcoin. But there's others. Crypto Beast. CBX token. And obviously we got Axie Infinity, which has a number of other tokens within it for various purposes. Like, for example, let's see here. What's SLP? SLP is used for something. What is it used for? So RON is the ecosystem token. Similar to Matic, it will be used as gas fees on Axie Infinity's Ronin sidechain. So these are various tokens within Axie Infinity. So NFTs popping off. And what I noticed, I was looking at this with my wife yesterday, and like these games and stuff like that, very interesting. Very interesting. You connect it to your wallet. Oh, let me go back there. It was playing music. I think it's my graphics card that's on it, honestly, causing stream issues. It's really weird. Is Sunflower Farms the future? I'm not gonna say no, and I'm not gonna say yes. But anyways, these games like this, they did like this one specifically reminds me of League of Legends. Anybody play League of Legends? This game specifically reminds me of League of Legends, and of course, when these type of games or NFT sales happen, they sell out so damn fast that it's really hard to get one. But if you're able to get one, then I'm pretty sure that you can flip whatever you're getting for more money. But everything in this game, this one specifically, Guild of Guardians, is sold out. Looks very interesting. DeFi Kingdoms looks very interesting. But the point is that these type of blockchain-based games are going to soar in 2022, but not everybody is happy. For example, crypto enthusiasts meet their match, angry gamers. So there's a game called Stalker. I'm not sure. I haven't played Stalker myself, but it's a first-person shooter set in post-apocalyptic Ukraine, right? So there's a lot of immersive play in it, and we have a number of young adults who play this game. And Stalker, the creators of Stalker, GSC Game World, a Ukraine company behind the computer game, announced last month that the new Stalker will incorporate crypto-based assets known as non-fungible tokens or NFTs in the new game, allowing users to, basically buy and sell NFTs that might give their characters in-game, like different clothes, different items, whatever. And of course, when they announced it, they got a bunch of backlash, and many of the people who play this game went to social media and blasted them. So eventually what happened was the backlash was so intense that GSC quickly reversed its position and abandoned the NFT plan. So not all people are accepting of NFT game space, but it is a space that I personally believe it's going to grow. Just whether or not which game you should get into, don't ask me. I can't tell you which game is going to pop off. But if you go to CoinMarketCap, you can easily find in the NFT categories some assets that you might be willing to grab or jump into and stuff like that. But I mean, this game looks cool. This game looks cool. I haven't personally jumped into it or bought into it. Very easy to connect your wallet. But yeah, these things sell out real quick when a game launches. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Airdrop. This is the last major topic that we have. Excuse me. Crypto airdrop season, why people are making thousands for free. So we got one article calling for this year to be the year of NFTs, and I do have to put the articles in the description. Bear with me. I will start working on that towards the end of the stream. I just want to get this out for some of my new users or new viewers that wanted to come in just for specific topics. So crypto airdrop season, why people are making thousands for free. Crypto and NFT traders are getting airdrops after airdrop for free tokens. So NFTs popping off. Airdrops popping off, both claiming to be like, this is the year for it. This is not the first time we've seen articles using sentiment or titles like that, but there are some good projects out there. So Soul, which is an individual, woke up on Christmas Day to a pleasant surprise. It wasn't an unexpected gift in his Christmas stocking, but rather an unlikely alert on his phone. A new cryptocurrency had launched, and he was eligible to claim some for free. It sounds like a scam. No more sophisticated than an email from an alleged Nigerian prince, but it wasn't. Soul, a recreational trader in his 30s who didn't offer his real name, hit claim, paid a transaction fee, and watched $2,000 worth of tokens flow into his wallet. Many traditional companies raise funds by going public and offering stocks to the public. Organizations operating on Web3, the blockchain integrated internet, go the similar route by launching a token that people can buy and sell on exchanges. Some of these token launches are accompanied by airdrops. If you use the tool that Web3 organizations provide, you can get a bunch of tokens dropped into your wallet. The company behind the Christmas airdrop is called OpenDAO. Anyone who bought or sold on OpenSea, the biggest NFT marketplace, which by the way I do plan on eventually If you guys are interested, I do plan on dropping some NFTs on OpenSea, but I've just been so dang on busy, and it's really hard to keep up with every single sector of the crypto space. But just bear with me. Make sure to follow me and get subscribed. But people who are buying and selling on OpenSea could claim OpenDAO's SOS tokens. As of January 12th, some 300,000 wallets have claimed the airdrop. The more money people had spent on OpenSea, the bigger the airdrop they were eligible to receive. Anyone who claimed the airdrop would see a Spotify rap style infographic detailing their NFT trading data from 2021. Souls had spent 25K on NFT OpenSea, or the market, which put him in the top 6%. The airdrops received by the top 1% border on the obscene. Crypto whales published their infographic on Twitter, boasting of airdrops worth tens of thousands of dollars. Several traders had bought so many NFTs and spent so much on Ethereum's notorious expensive transactions fees, or gas, that they were able to claim $140,000 worth of SOS. That's absolutely nuts. You're willing to spend that much on that platform, let alone that much on expensive gas. And we could see here the transactions and stuff like that. If you look at this one right here, this particular picture, it not only tells you the amount of SOL that they got, but they basically got $27,000 worth of digital assets. That's just massive, dude. That's massive. Couldn't imagine it. Since Christmas, however, there have been a flurry of airdrops that sought to mimic OpenDAO's success, and this is where you got to be careful. The first was GasDAO, where traders were dropped tokens based on how much they spent on the Ethereum transaction fees. So airdrops was worth $1,300. Others got much more. Yet all airdrops are not created equal. The intended purpose is to get people not to sell the tokens, but to hold them and buy more. Some tokens become more viable over time, while others fade into obscurity. FLUX rare tokens have doubled in value since Monday's airdrop, while gas token held their value for a couple of days before most airdrops became worthless. And we see it sometimes. Like if you go look up your Ethereum address on the Explorer, or your Binance, that's a big one, the Binance Smart Chain. Go look up your wallet on Binance Smart Chain. You will actually see on the Explorer, not only do you have your main wallets, but below that you have some of these like really like weird assets you never heard of. And it's kind of like what was it with Litecoin? It was I think it was a dust attack, right? Where you got little transactions sent to you of Litecoin and stuff like that. It's just, your wallet's out there, it's viewable. Yeah, they can't see your personal information, but they're trying to get you to wind up using their DEX or whatever fake DApp, and then you try to exchange the token, and then some people lose their money because they think it's legitimate. They go to this website, they click it, they connect their wallet, and then they try to sell whatever crypto that they got, but realistically, one, it probably won't sell because of the gas and stuff like that, or whatever. It has some issues sometimes. I've seen that on PancakeSwap with some of these rare assets or unknown assets. But two, some of those people literally just had their funds taken. So don't fall for anything. Verify before you do anything. Check the assets that you get. Those are the top news topics that I got for today for any of my new viewers that just want to see what I was talking about. Elon Musk, of course, pumps the Doge. Now that Doge is being accepted to pay for Tesla merchandise, not Tesla cars, the price pumped up and it went back down, but it's staying steady like the rest of us. Actually, where is Doge? Yeah, it's around 18 cents. So it pumped up a little bit and it came right back down. People in the space are calling for Bitcoin to go up from here. However, we're painting death crosses, and there's a possibility, since there's a lagging indicator, that we could go down. At the most that I would predict, if we did start to fall, 30,000 is looking like the very, very bottom of this trend. But that doesn't say that, that's where we're going to go. We might dip down to, 40, 38, 35, and there's multiple opportunities throughout that range for people to buy in, which is what I expect. I know there's a lot of positions and a lot of positions placed in those ranges that if we did fall, it will be picked back up. Then the NFT space games are popping off. Is this the year for NFT and NFT-based blockchain games like play to earn? Possibly. I see a few of the products doing good already, and some of them continue to soar. DeFi Kingdoms, Guild of Guardians, and then not all NFT games are being accepted by users, and I understand why. Plus airdrops, there's some good stuff happening out there. This could also be a year of airdrops. Just be careful with your assets. All right, let me check out the chat. I got a last few articles to go through. It's only the half hour. I thank you so much for any of my newcomers that came by the show. I hope to see you again and check you out. So first things first, I want to talk about a giveaway that we have here. So DCA Adventure, there's a FLUX Giveaway, and you can see here, tag to win, 25 FLUX for you, 25 for one friend. Follow Crypto Mikkel and DCA Adventure. Tag one friend per comment. Comment as many times as you want, one entry per comment. Like and retweet. Winner announced on DCA Adventure and Crypto Mikkel on Twitter, on their Twitters in 72 hours. Pretty cool. This is a retweet, but I could have swore I liked it. Dang it. But yeah, check it out. Doge Lord is a good part of the crypto family. If you go check them out, you got dogelordcoffee.com, and I'm sure many of my viewers are very familiar with Doge Lord, but we got Doge Lord Coffee and dogelord.com. Dogelord.com hosts and helps me out with my store, which is where I got the new shirt that I'm wearing. Circuit Designs, really sick. There's 3 of them. You can go check that out on dogelord.com or get yourself some good coffee, because I'm a big coffee fan. And the blends are really good. The 6-bean blend's my favorite, but I'm going to try the other ones. I think there's a minor blend, isn't there? Yeah, Ye Old Miners Roast. I want to try that one right there. I'm going to check that one out. It's not international yet. I don't know if it's going to be international in the future, but you should definitely check it out if you're here in the North America region. So any questions in the live chat for me? We're going to go check out Transaction Street, so I have something pretty for you guys to look at while I answer some questions. And then we'll get back to the last remaining news articles. Sir Doge Lord, so you wanted to have, all right, Fluxy, all right, cool, everybody's talking to each other. All right, so Kai on it. Let's see here. Yo, check the news about NCR if you get the time. NCR news. I may be talking about the wrong thing. So NCR Corporation, a global enterprise technology provider, today announced the completion of previous announcement. Why are we repeating ourselves? Acquired LibertyX, a leading cryptocurrency software provider. LibertyX is a strong strategic fit for NCR because it accelerates NCR's ability to rapidly deliver complete digital currency solution to its customers by ability to buy and sell, conduct cross-border remittance, and accept digital currency payments across digital and physical channels. Oh. So LibertyX Digital Solutions, I'm not sure if this is what you were talking about, but LibertyX Digital Solutions runs on ATMs, kiosks, point-of-sale systems, and partners with ATM operators. That's pretty cool. Cardtronics. Is this what you were talking about? Kai, is that what you were talking about? I'm kind of expecting a bear market this year. Won't be upset if I'm wrong. So Paul Daughtry, a very infamous viewer of the channel, is calling for more bearish sentiment. I would agree. There's a possibility that we could go up, but we're gonna have to break the 4.5. We're gonna have to break the 4.8. But yeah, there's a possibility that we could drop down. See, I had a couple viewers drop off because once I got through those major news topics, the topics that they were here for, they got what they needed out of me. You used me. I'm joking. You're good, guys. You're good. I love you. As long as my channel can help somebody or maybe provide information or insight to somebody, and then you're good, I'm happy. I'm super happy. Taxes, yeah, taxes are gonna be fun. We do have a tax article coming up here in a moment. Please stay tuned. If you're here in the United States, I do have a tax article that I want to go over. I will share. Matter of fact, let's start getting some of these in the description. All right, if you didn't tag me, I'm not going to read it. Yeah, the second cross was dodgy. The Sunflower Farms, yeah, we already talked about that. Chump Change hanging out in here. All right, so it looks like you guys aren't tagging me, smashing the likes. You're talking to each other. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, good deal. Good deal. So, anyways, Transaction Street ETH is crap, and that's a good thing that NCR acquired LibertyX. Makes it more accessible, right? Because if they're using their software platforms, kiosks, point of sale, ATMs, that makes it more accessible to the users. Bitcoin's average transaction fee 29 cents. Ethereum's $12.46, and usually the weekends are the better times to complete a transaction, a swap or something. But even the weekends are getting crazy. So yeah, Bitcoin's getting a little bit backed up, but not as backed up as Ethereum. Look at that, guys. Oh, look, they're moving up, guys. Oh, people moving down. Oh, we lost them. Oh, hey, look, old man's moving up. Are you gonna make it on the bus, old man? Nope. Oh, whoa, he must have got his transaction boosted. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted by the old man. 70% of U.S. crypto holders started investing in 2021. The vast majority of cryptocurrency owners in the United States made its first ever crypto investment just within the last year, according to a new survey. About 70% of crypto holders in the U.S. started investing in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin in 2021, according to the Crypto Perception Report 2022 by Hybul Group. The company polled about 3,100 American adults in mid-December 2021 to assess the respondents' knowledge of crypto, what they think about crypto market, the rise in 2021, and more. The survey found 68% of respondents got their first crypto exposure within the last year, while another 21% of those started investing in crypto up to 2 years ago. 12% of respondents made their first crypto investment within 4 years, while 9 began investing in crypto more than 4 years ago. So according to the survey findings, respondents did not invest too much into crypto, though 46% reported having 1,000 or less invested in crypto, while another 25% held between 1,000 and 10,000 worth. The study also suggests that there's still a lot of skepticism around crypto industry, and 42% of respondents feeling it's too risky to invest in crypto. 34% of the interviewees were also concerned about the lack of market regulation, while 24% of respondents noted that they didn't have enough capital to invest in crypto. And that's a very big point right there. Not everybody can get into crypto, whether it's mining or whatever, right? They don't have the money to get the hardware. You know, they don't have the electricity, or their house isn't as well built. Like, for some of us, I really want you to understand that we're blessed. Whether you believe in religion or not, the center of the universe, you're agnostic, atheist, whatever. We can all agree that some of us are well off than others, right? We're not living in a hut in Africa under some sticks and some rocks, living off the land. And there's nothing wrong with that. Those guys are adapt for their nature and stuff like that. But you who have AC and heat and all this other stuff and can have the ability to build all these mining rigs, the other person can't even do that, right? Even if they were able to afford the hardware, because their electricity or the way their house is built, it can't even handle putting a load on it, especially that big of a load. People can't even invest in cryptocurrency. So everybody who's out there saying, "Oh, is it too late? Is it too late?" No, it's not too late. If you can get into mining, if you can start accumulating now, do it. Start accumulating. Start off with 1-2 GPUs and start building up from there. Get some exposure into cryptocurrency. If you can buy the cryptocurrency because you just want to trade it and not mine it, then go for it. But it's not too late. It's not too late, and it's not super early, but it's still early. All right, it's still early. Not everybody is into cryptocurrencies of any kinds, and unfortunately, as far as Bitcoin, it kind of feels like all the big timers are pretty much in it, and we all have to kind of like move over to other cryptocurrencies, right? So some of the lesser assets that are out there or available is what we need to move to. But yeah, it's not too late. Certainly get in, get some crypto exposure, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, whatever your favorites are. And whether you're trying to build, it just depends on what your strategy is. You're trying to build financial wealth for your family. You're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. You're just trying to mine and sell to recoup your expenses, whatever. You just do what's best for you. But just because you and I are in it, you and I are hanging out right now today, doesn't mean that everybody is, right? There's a lot of people out there that are still very much afraid of what the government's going to do what regulation is going to come. And this is going to be the first tax year that we're going to have where it's kind of like, okay, I don't know. So, matter of fact, let's get into that article right now. We're going to talk about taxes because there are a few key points that I want to read off to you. I'm just saving something in the description for you guys. And then we'll get started. Bear with me here. If you have any questions, please at me in this or send a super chat to get my attention. I think I only see one at the moment, but yeah. Anyway, 70%. All right, so let's see here. 6-bean blend is now digital gold roast. Okay, cool. 6-bean blend, got it. I couldn't believe Red Fox said he still has Gwei limit of 40. Wow. He wasn't joking. He said it was last round table episodes with chump change and hobbyists. Okay, cool. I have to check it out. Moving on. We're going to get to tax in just a second. I just want to share this with you. So crypto exchanges eyeing on taking on Robinhood expansion into stock trading. Like places like FTX. So FTX US is working on adding stock and option trading as a launch could potentially be, come in a couple months, says President Brett Harrison via a tweet, reiterating positive or previous statements from the company along those lines. A spokesperson wouldn't elaborate. It's unclear whether FTX US would seek to become an official exchange, a designated designation only a handful of companies, including the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, have won from regulators. Meanwhile, smaller rival Bitstamp USA, one of the oldest and active crypto currency exchanges, is also mulling over entering the stocks or options position. Offering equities trading could create a streamlined experience for Bitstamp, over 4 million users, but it's very competitive space and there's some very significant players in it. So FTX US and the Bitstamp are thinking about jumping into stocks and options, kind of taking or eating into that market share that Robinhood has. That'd be very interesting to see how things go, because that could lead to more exposure to some of our favorite, or more exposure for some of the new users that we just talked about that aren't in crypto. Now for taxes. All right, we've got tax season coming up here in 2021. A couple of things I want to read off to you real quick. So in 2021 version of the IRS Form 1040 asks, if at any time during a year you receive, sold, exchange, or otherwise dispose of financial interest in virtual currency, if you did, you are supposed to check yes in the box. The fact that the question appears on page 1 of Form 1040 right below the lines for supplying basic information like your name and address indicates that the IRS is very serious about enforcing compliance with the applicable tax rules. So be very careful and read what you're doing. You should be consulting a CPA or tax professional. I just want to make sure that you're aware of this. So we know that on the 1040 form, it's going to ask questions like instructions and clarify the virtual currency transactions for which you should check yes. So if you check yes in this box, then you're going to have to be like, 1, did you accept the receipt of virtual currency as a payment for goods or services? Did you get paid virtual currencies for goods or services? Yes, you got to check it, or yes, or whatever. The receipt of transfer of virtual currencies for free that does not qualify as a bona fide gift under federal tax rules. If it wasn't a gift, then you got to mark that. The receipt of a new virtual currency as a result of mining or staking activities. That is the most important one, because we're miners. So, in that particular section, I don't know what the form looks like. We'll see it. But that's a very important question. Number 3 is one of the most important. The other ones I could care less about because I don't really do that. The receipt of virtual currency as a result of a hard fork. So if we had a hard fork and you got like a 2-to-1 deal, then yeah, you're going to have to mark that. An exchange of virtual currency for property, goods, and services, an exchange or trade of virtual currency for another virtual currency, a sale of virtual currency, and any other deposition of financial interest in virtual currency. So that 8, I think, is for staking. Again, consult the tax professional CPA, but just trying to interpret, because this stuff is hard to me. Like, sometimes I look at my wife and I'm just like, I'm glazing over. I don't know what they're talking about. But you guys want to definitely just be aware, be smart, read what you're doing. Now, here's a cool one. You cannot leave the virtual transaction question unanswered. So you either got to do yes or no. But a transaction involving virtual currency does not include holding said virtual currency in a wallet or account, or transfer of a virtual currency from one wallet or account that you own or control to another that you own. So like if you're sending it from your wallet to your wallet, you don't like that's no from what I'm reading here. Transaction involving virtual currency that does not include holding the currency in a wallet or account, or the transfer of the currency from one wallet or account that you own or control to another that you own or control. Okay, I don't know why they said it that way. If that happened last year, check no. Also check no if your virtual currency transactions in 2021 were purchase of virtual currency for real currency, including the use of real currency electronic platforms such as PayPal. And it just goes on and on. It gives us some examples, like the link in the article right now at the bottom of the description. You save that. Save that for you somewhere. Put it in your favorites, whatever. Hang on to that. I think there was a couple others that I did on past Caffeine and Cryptos talking about the tax regulation. If you want to go back, grab those links as well, because we need to use these. Like I'm pretty sure the CPAs and tax regulators or people who file taxes are still trying to wrap their heads around this. Like this is all new to us. And of course, as time progresses, there's going to be more and more fine-tuning, tweaking, stuff like that. Because I really don't think we should be taxed on mining cryptocurrency. We should be taxed when we take that currency that we mined and then exchanged it for fiat or whatever. That's when we should get taxed. Not because we mined a bunch of it. Because all we're doing is validating transactions, right? We're validating transactions. We as a consumer, when we use our Visa card, we have to pay a fee for Visa to, validate that transaction, right? So out of all the millions of transactions, it's really hard to kind of like be like, okay, it was this person that did this block or validated this block or approved this block or confirmed this one or found this block. Like, I don't know, man. They need to rewrite that rule that they try to pass with the infrastructure bill. For this topic, I am not educated on. I'm just going to be completely honest with you, and I already said that a number of times. Please do your own research or consult a tax professional. If you have a tax professional in your family, friends, or otherwise, I'm super interested to learn. Hit me up, follow me on Twitter, hit me up in Discord, whatever. Like, I'm super interested to learn. I want to know more about it, and I want to make sure that I do my taxes right. So I'm going to take my time and double check everything. So crypto jobs posting jumped 395% in 2021, guys. I've been talking about this religiously. And again, if I use the term religious and I'm offending anyone, I'm not meaning it in offense. I'm just saying as in, like, I've been repeating it a number of times. Jobs are going ham. If you can get yourself a job in blockchain or cryptocurrency, you should do it. If you feel that you have the education, the prowess, the work ethics to tackle a job in the crypto blockchain space, do it. This is growing, and this is something to me that's going to stay. So postings with titles containing such words like Bitcoin, Ethereum, blockchain, and cryptocurrency grew 395% in the U.S. from 2020 to 2021. They were significantly higher than the 95% job increase in listings on broader tech industry. Most postings were for software financial positions, but LinkedIn also noted a rise in demand for people in professional services such as accounting, consulting, as well as staffing and computer hardware. That would be the job that I would go for. Something more in computer hardware. I can do a little bit of software, a little bit of coding, but it just really depends on what we're trying to do. Some of the most common, I would like a job in the crypto space. I'm going to be honest with you, but here's the problem. The locations, right? So I'm in North Florida. I would have to move away from my family, which I can do. If the money's good and I can just fly back, drive back, whatever. But I want to keep an eye on my mom. Me and my sister cannot be in the same place. My sister lives down in Miami. We have to one of us has to keep an eye on mom, right? One of us has to be close to mom in case she needs help. But Miami would be the closest one for me. Otherwise, New York City would be the next one. So all these cities that are growing, right? Especially since, we got the Miami governor want to get, paid and accept Bitcoin and all this stuff. Miami's going to be popping. New York's going to be popping. Texas is going to be popping. San Francisco's going to be popping. If you can get a job in those areas in the crypto space, and you can do it, man. Like, for real. Or woman, or lady, or other. So Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather, sued over promotion of crypto tech. And we knew this was coming, guys. Come on. We knew this was coming. So anyways, the lawsuit filed on January 7th in Las Vegas federal court claims that the celebrity's touted tokens sold by Ethereum Max or EMAX in order to boost its price and make themselves a profit at the expense of its followers and investors. So yeah, EMAX. I knew that was coming. When I saw that project, I knew it was coming. North Korean hackers stole $4 million in cryptocurrency last year. Man, North Korea, bro. Them hackers, they're up there with the Russians, bro. Like, if you're a fellow dark space enthusiast, you know what I'm talking about. But we got some good ones on our side. So it's a back and forth game, right? Like, everybody's trying to infiltrate each other, and basically the hackers launched several attacks last year, primarily targeting investment firms, central exchanges, and a variety of tactics, including phishing, malware, social engineering, and nothing that we're not new to or that I'm not new to. Obviously, these attacks are going up, so I would urge caution. Matter of fact, I was going to talk about something in I was going to make a video about it, but I just been so busy that I haven't been able to. What was it? Here it is. So malicious actors, and this is something I want to talk about real quick. So malicious actors were using the KMS Pico Windows activator and using it to steal cryptocurrency wallets. You guys, when it comes to Windows, here's something that I want to tell you. You can go get a Windows 10 license key for pretty cheap, okay? You could go get a Windows 10 license key for pretty cheap. 20 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. And when you buy a key, like this, if you have issues activating, what you can actually do is you can validate it online or by calling support. It actually goes to, when it tells you that it couldn't be activated or whatever, it gives you this string of letters, and those letters are to help you activate your license. But instead of spending hundreds of dollars on Windows 10, which is eventually going to be Windows 11 soon anyways, you can go get yourself a key for cheap. But people do use activators, and I've seen them and used them in the past. And those activators, if you don't know the source, if you're torrenting, you should be torrenting from people you know or people that you've grown familiar with in this space, right? So just be careful, as North Korean hackers and other hackers are trying to accumulate more assets, steal wallets, steal crypto, steal from people. Protect yourselves, two-form factor, whatever you can do to help slow them down. Because two-factor authentication is not an end-all, be-all. There is a way to break that too. But anything you can do to help secure your accounts, I wouldn't go doing anything crazy on your computer that you have all your crypto wallets on. Like going to various porn sites that may not be good. First off, it's 2022, guys. If you're downloading porn, you're doing it wrong. You can stream it. But there's other things that people do that if you're doing it on the computer that you keep all your crypto wallets, that's a potential attack vector in which they can use. Maybe you're downloading some malicious software, some script, some particular file that's going to run while you're asleep. Actually, I've been looking to a new cryptocurrency that we can mine, and I've been watching the code. I've been watching the network. I've been watching to see what exactly it's doing to try to see if it's, anything sketch going on. I haven't seen anything yet, but you'll see that in the future. I do want to say, guys, before you leave, because we're getting ready to wrap up, and I know a lot of people leave at that time, I do want to say real quick two things. First off, I may be going live in a few hours. Like right now, it's 11:51 a.m. my time, so around 3 p.m. my time Eastern. I may be going live again. I would really like for you to come, but just keep an eye on my Twitter for what exactly I'm doing. I'm not going to say what I'm doing, but just keep an eye out, okay? Besides that, we're done with the stream. I'm going to see if there's any questions or anything like that. Message held. Max, what did the guy say? Let's see here. Say, yeah, don't. It's okay. It's okay. I understand, Gordon. Just, I think the cursing is what caught it. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Does Visa get taxed every time I swipe my card? That's the point exactly. So Gordon was on point with me when I was talking about, every time we verify a block, we're gonna get taxed because of that. And like, come on, that's stupid. Government lawmakers should know better than that. But whatever. So good morning, Max Voltage. Thank you for stopping by, Gordon Murray. I think your name is Ringstead Hedge. Yep. Damn, you and your mountains. Transactions going by on the screen. Golden Wolf, what's up, bud? Thank you for being a member as always. All right, take it off the head slap. Yeah, celebrities always get off with whatever. Like, now you gotta pay $1 million. Okay, hang on. Let me just get my ASS pennies and give you the money, because that's like nothing to them. Don't forget the wait. Yeah, Dizzy Mining. I'll be back around 3. We'll see what it's all about. I got to get a hold of somebody and make sure that everything's good. Don't forget about the giveaway. Click the link in the live stream if you want to win some Flux or a chance to win some Flux. There you go. Crypto Mikkel, DC Adventure. Crypto Mikkel is one of my good partners, and Doge Lord is a good friend of mine, obviously, because they help bring the brand. And honestly, real quick, just to explain, because I hate shilling, but honestly, guys, I gotta pay bills, right? I work a full-time job. I'm a family man, a father of 2. Take care of my mother. I got a lot of things on my plate to take care of. This YouTube channel is a side job, and to pay the bills or to help recoup, so that way the channel can grow. Whether that's buying assets like the camera, the mic, and some of the equipment. If you look at some of my past videos, it's so much better than it was because of you. So by clicking the links in the description, affiliate links, or signing up through referrals or whatever, or by clicking and going to dogestore.com, when you buy stuff through the link in my description, that does help me out. So first off, thank you so much. Second off, I hope to continue to grow and continue to have my channel, because I really appreciate it. Appreciate what you guys do. Is Kim Kardashian? Is that Kim Kardashian? I don't follow celebs much more. Is that her? Yeah, that's Kim Kardashian right there. No, Kim Kardashian. Here's Kim Kardashian. Where's her? They don't have a bigger picture? I don't want to click it because usually that leads to bad stuff. Because these websites will like take, oh, nope. See, they were trying to do something. I didn't like it. So yeah. We know about Crypto.com buying the Staples Center. More crypto stuff. More crypto companies are getting on like various car racing, UFC. I don't know. Has a crypto company working with NFL? Is there one yet? So NFL stance on crypto. Well, FTX did something, but agreement to become naming rights sponsor for Miami Heat Arena. But no, they haven't. I don't think there's anybody. NFL bars teams from crypto. Yeah. So not yet. Eventually that would change. The NFL will stop barring crypto companies from the NFL, but unfortunately, because the NFL has such a big impact, the Tom Brady commercial with FTX really. Yeah, I have Brave. I have Brave, Johannes. I don't use it for this stream, but yeah, I have it. So anyways, guys, any last minute questions, anything you want to ask? Otherwise, Dizzy Mining, check your email. I'll be checking in with you, if not today, sometime this upcoming week or weekend. Appreciate you, brother. And what else is happening? Actually, that's a good question. What else is happening right now? There's something happening, and I'm forgetting what it is. What is going on? Something's going on. There's something important. Oh, it's the NFL playoffs, right? We need to get it popping, guys. Who's your team? We got the Raiders, Bengals today at 4:30. Patriots, Bills, 8:15. Tomorrow, Eagles, Buccaneers at 1. 49ers, Cowboys at 4:30. Steelers tomorrow at Steelers, Chiefs tomorrow at 8:15, and Cardinals and Rams at 8:15. So Cardinals, Rams gonna be a good game. I would say Steelers, Chiefs a good game. Either Big Ben's gonna have a Cinderella story, or the Chiefs are just gonna be the Chiefs. 49ers, Cowboys. My boy is a big Cowboys fan, so I'm kind of rooting for my friend's team. I know there's a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans out there. Buccaneers, Eagles. Come on, guys. Do I really need to say? Maybe the Eagles will come out with a surprise. I don't know. But Tom Brady, as much as we hate him, he's good. He's good. Just needs to retire. Patriots, Bills. That should be pretty good. Bengals, Raiders. You know, you can't sleep on any one of those teams. So those are like, to me, those are like the underdog teams right there. And so whoever moves on, we'll see how it goes. I don't like to talk about football because, you know, you can make and break relationships. You know, religion, politics, and football, man. If you talk about that at the dinner table, you might have a fight or you might lose a friend. You never know. So, yeah. Yeah, I saw what you wrote earlier. FTX is being shielded by Tom Brady, right? Yeah, but not the NFL as a whole. No, yeah. Tom Brady does his own thing. Tom Brady does what he wants. Sports finals, Steelers, they're playing with house money. Nothing to lose. Yeah, technically when you have nothing to lose, you do great things. So we'll see how Big Ben... Because I think this is going to be his last year. We'll see how things shape up. Anyways, Bitcoin... Look at that, 3 candles, right? And look what happened last time we did that. We usually go in 3s. If we're looking at the monthly, look. This one was bad, but that was I think that was Black Thursday, right? I'm pretty sure that was Black Thursday, where we dropped down to the 30-something, right? So that's kind of like a different thing. So if we ignored that, we had 2 red months here. We had 3 here, 2 there, 2 there, right? 3 here, and 3 now. So would this be the last and final? And then we boost up? I think if we close this month in a red, which is very much possible, I give it about a 70% probability. If we close this month in red, next month, February, is when we're going to see a rise. Why would February be a rise, guys? Think about that for a second. What normally happens at the beginning of the year between February and March? What do we all get? So now that you got that extra, what are you going to do with it? So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I leave you with that. Yeah, don't talk about religion, politics, and football around the dinner table. You'll start a fight, I'm telling you. Isn't the Super Bowl holder cup pattern or something? I don't understand TAs. Super Cup holder. Yeah. I mean, I think, what's his name does a really good job about that. Crypto Zombie. I like to tell everyone about crypto and CrossFit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys being silly. I'll see you guys around. Please do me a favor. First off, thanks for watching. If you feel like joining the SerpentX Tech, you can click the join button down right below me. It will give you access to a few things behind the scenes, posts, as well as access to the Discord. It's really about the Discord. Yes, the Discord is behind a paywall to stop bots, scams, and other things. I did reduce the amount, but if you join, you get access to stock drops, and I'm starting to build up the community. And if you are a member, it just helps out the channel. It's not as grown. The Discord is not as big as, like, say, for example, Misfit Mining, Red Panda, Brandon Coin, Boss Coin. Not as big as those communities, but it's growing, and I would appreciate anybody in there to help stir up conversation, tips, insight, helping each other out. But additionally, if not, links are in the description. They help provide kickback to the channel. Check out dogelord.com for some SerpentX merch like this shirt. And don't forget the FLUX Giveaway that's in the live chat and in the description below. You all have yourself a wonderful day. Do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Don't forget to get subscribed. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.